Hey you guys, I wanted to start off with telling you guys how thankful I am for you. This year has been cool so far. It's been like, a week? And I'm thankful for each and every one of you. Just wanted to let you know that. This is alcohol free and it is low FODMAP also, which is great because I need that. Glass isn't see-through, but it's really cute. Okay, yeah. Cheers. Tastes just like sangria. This is barbecue sauce. It's also low FODMAP. I'm doing this challenge where I only eat things that are on the low FODMAP. It says something on the inside. Blues relates to a real feeling. That's where I want my barbecue to come from. All right, let's begin. All right, I'm gonna take a bite. Whoa, look at that. That might be a little easier to deal with. That is good. It has a little bit of a mellow and then a kick, and then it just keeps you right there where the kick is. All right, next bite. You guys see that? I'm also going to show you something that has made my week the absolute best. Surfing the web, and you know how you get when like it's early in the morning, you haven't been able to sleep. That's how I was feeling. I found this.
死んでいる
It's so cute, right? It is so cute. If I can show it, hopefully I can. If not, check out J-O-Z-Z-O. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce things. You guys know how it's hard for me to pronounce stuff that I don't know. It's called Wholesome Dancing Parrots. You know how it's been like 30 and below? So this is low FODMAP too. It's made out of rice, flour, and then this is the sensitive recipe by Prego. Check it out. What are you talking about? So you know how it's been 30 and below? Too cold to do anything besides go to the gym, have an intense workout, a max shower, and snuggle into bed. Plus, it's so late still. Like, here, it's dark at like 5, right? So, there's that. And then, so good. But yeah, I've been watching the Final Destinations again. A series, Final Destination. If you don't know what that is, it's basically they cheat death and then death comes back and, I'm not gonna spoil it, but tries to kill them. I noticed a lot of things about it. Like first they were saying like, oh, it's God that's gonna take down the plane. Next movies, it was talking about how like they used representation of the devil. And then in like the later movies, it's like death. They just like have it represented as death, like finally. And I've noticed a lot of like cringy stuff in the earlier ones because it was made in like, I don't really know. was it made in the 90s? Yeah, I think so. That like it's really cringy stuff, like trying to make pastors look bad, like coming from like 2020, all accepting, like yeah. Oh my word. But the dude that plays the guy in the mortuary or whatever is so creepy. He's this like black dude that's like, oh my word, that is so good. He's like, you gotta know when you gotta know. Good actor right there. 'Cause I was totally creeped out by that. Oh my word. Some of the deaths are really bad too. Like, oh my word, it's crazy. I don't think I had watched everything in the series when I was younger. Because I was a little bit of a shelter child, which I'm sort of glad, sort of thankful for. Yeah, there's pretty bad deaths. Like, oh my gosh, like, yeah. So anyways, these deaths, yeah. I think my favorite one is the third one, just because the iconic tanning salon death, like, that's the one that stands out to me. Like, that is terrifying. I also noticed, like, it's not necessarily death all the time. Like, sometimes it's their own fault. The dude that was really petty at the firefighter that was really petty, or EMT, she was like, they're trying to get the door jack open, all right? And she's like, there's this pole behind her, this PVC pipe. Maybe I shouldn't go into too much detail, but anyways, he tries to get the door open and it's really loud. And she's like, can you be more a little quiet with that thing? And he's like, yeah, I'll just put it on quiet mode. And he's all petty and she leans up in front of the PVC pipe. He like jams the door extra hard with the door unlocker. I don't know what it's called. And the airbag deploys and hits her. And she, yeah, the PVC pipe is right behind her. So naturally, yeah. And he's all, I'm like, okay. And then in the next scene, they have a reporter saying that it was an accident, that it accidentally deployed. I'm like, no, that was a firefighter. Of course, this is the whole movie. I'm not taking it too seriously, but it's like that was a firefighter being petty and not watching where her head was when they were getting the door jack open. And like, yeah, I was like, no, that's just someone being petty and then killing someone indirectly. You are like the tanning salon scene. You shouldn't have been outside when people were indoors. Of course, it's all a movie, but it's like their worst enemy is each other. So, wow. It's so crazy how this stuff tastes like sangria. It's ridiculous. What's your favorite horror movie? Do you have one? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also comment below. Comment your favorite horror movie. Change things up. You know I'm gonna support your channel if you comment. Like, if you're new, you should probably say you're new. But change things up. Tell me your favorite horror movie. It's good to eat protein. On this diet, there's not a lot of things I can eat, like I've said. These are one of the things I can eat, so that's really awesome. Yeah. I think one of my favorite horror movies of all time is Hush. I mean, that is such a good horror movie because it's very realistic. I think with all the horror movies we've seen these days, a lot of us taking classes to like protect ourselves and stuff so we can like walk home alone and stuff, and also guns. we would probably fight back, like most of us would in a situation. You know, there's a few that won't, and I'm not condemning those who won't, but I'm just saying, like, someone's making you feel very uncomfortable, you're very direct and forward and like that sort of thing, you know what I'm saying? So, because I think like how she fights back is very very good. Oh, by the way, my favorite word right now is toothsome. It means looking good enough to eat. Oh, also one thing that I want to bring up before I go. This is so good. Comment at 3 minutes. I just want to put this in here because I know a lot of you aren't commenting after 3 minutes. When I watch a video, I try my best to have time to do that. Like I set aside time in the evening. My spam is like so full of things, and it's like I haven't checked that since I think March. It'd be great if you commented at 3 minutes. If not, just like leave a like. It is easier for me to know who's supporting you and who's not. I think right now I'm supporting about 1,000, about 1,000 YouTubers. And it's really hard for me to like weed out who's supporting and who's not. And it's just as someone who's at 600, it's like, oh, it's really hard because like I'm trying to make really good content so I can grow, but at the same time I'm trying to support a lot of people that aren't really supporting me back. So if you could leave a comment, it would help me narrow down who to support and not, because it is time consuming to, you know, go through 1,000 people that, you know, may or may not be supporting me. So that would be great. Thank you again for eating with me, and I will definitely be doing this again in the future. Spicy and good. I know I don't always like overreact. Not everyone does, you know? I don't know if you can see the red pepper flakes or not in there, but it had a lot of spice and was yummy, and this was good. This again was this. If you're on low FODMAP, this is good. That's about it. This was an amazing day, and this is an amazing triumph. 600, you guys.